also in the 2020. Can he produce an innings in this decider? Rahmanullah Gurbaz, early days in international cricket for him at the strike rate of 132. Two batsmen with the capability to play explosive innings at the top of the order.
Last night, Cottrell opening up this evening. Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Defeated by one that was probably too close. So bad bowling, hit some boundaries, maybe anything above that's a bonus.
Plain miss that. Rights the bounce, is going to take a single. Sensible option of taking C20. Cottrell to continue. Again, that shape has been absolutely fantastic.
Into the stands. That's a terrific strike. It really is a long way back. Not a great shot.
Looking to murder it. Not getting the timing. Will have to strike this balance well. Two players have a big reputation at the domestic level. They want to cement their places in 2020 team, especially this dream of playing in the World Cup in Australia. They need to perform. Can they take their team out of the trouble situation against the change of pace? Not coming on. Will be challenged batting second also on this wicket. Patience.
Trying to bowl the Yorker, get it as full and straight as possible.
So now they plug that gap out to the very region where that last delivery went. That's some serious heat from Sheldon Cottrell. This time it's going to go, almost carried. Chemo Paul, I thought it was just hit high on the bat there. Again, not quite looking ashort of his stroke.
Chemo Paul had to move to his left. He hung back a little bit as well, initially trying to pick up the trajectory and lost a couple of feet. But you've got to keep an eye, peripheral vision as you're running on Gurbaz to see which way he's moving.
This time he moves nowhere, but just has a wild swipe at it. Turning out to be a good contest now. Sheldon Cottrell against Gurbaz. Beaten him on a couple of occasions. Managed to get one away to the boundary, one nearly carrying to Chemo Paul. And this is a shot neither him nor the coaching staff will want to look at too many times. Head in the air, bat somewhere else. Get runs to start with. Just wait for the umpire's signal. Does call it a wide. Bonus runs for Afghanistan. 3 to start that first delivery. Just look.
We are getting it over the top of the keeper to get a boundary. 10 touch. Attempt for the room, but watch the bat watch the ball onto the bat and then sliced it, glided it over the top of the keeper for 4. 45 of 30. Opportunity for half century. Fluency in his batsmanship. It's different surface altogether, but he's playing very differently from other batsmen.
Great cricket from Gurbaz. Not a big foot movement player, but you can see watched the ball really well till the end. It's one of the best innings so far in this series for him. with the bat.
Especially with the pressure of delivering. That the trophy is online. The series is online. Riding the bounce, in total control in execution of the shots today. This has been a magnificent innings already. 46 of 32. The city of Nawabs. It's a full toss. Great miss from him with fine leg up in the circle. He likes to play shot through the onside. Wide signal by the umpire.
I don't think so it was a wide because he hit a bat or arm clearly from here. Yeah. He's changing his decision. It's a blunder decision because clearly hit a bat and was an easy delivery to pick and hit it everywhere Gurbaz wanted, but he missed it. Almost a gifted delivery from Perry.
Square leg on the boundary, mid wicket on the boundary, long on the boundary. He likes this area through the onside to get those big boundaries away. Just 4 away from his half century. Afghan goes in there. We're talking about the importance of mentoring. Maybe verbal dues, the umpire intervening in the situation. Pollard thinks that everything is working nicely at the moment. Little bit of talk is all right in cricket. Competitive juices flowing. Gets it through the gap. He's going to take it singly. 1 second run as he thinks that there's nothing serious going on. Cuts. He's going to pick up a single. Sensible batting. Thinking about getting a boundary to celebrate a milestone. Beautiful delivery, drawing the batsman forward. That was a lovely ball from Terif here. This could be a game-changing moment in play.
Well, that's a wonderful delivery. Tossed up, just a little bit turn away from Gurbaz. And an excellent keeping from Shea Hope. Win too quick. We'll wait for the decision. Will be the moment for Afghanistan to change the momentum. Because Gurbaz was looking so good. Yeah, that's all fine, fair delivery. Great execution from the bowler. Excellent bowling. Long strides. I think it's safe.
This will just drawing the batsman forward. The toe is grounded and nailed his balance somehow, and that's why he's there, not out. And it's Durrani making this decision. Spinning through the onside. Most of the shots played down the ground. Excellent footwork against the spin. And then the uppercut. So he's watching the ball very well today evening. A determined Gurbaz.
32 of 29 balls, the partnership thus far. I just think they need to just up the ante somewhat.
Khan told Gurbaz, don't move around, stand still, you'll get the opportunity. Look out for the slow one. He stands a little too still on that occasion, doesn't move anywhere. They hustle back for a couple of leg buys.
Kesrick Williams, hands on hips, can't believe it. How can you not give that out? I think we saw it in real time. It was going down the leg side. Bowls from really wide as well. There's the deviation in, hits him high, and also missing that leg stump. There's an indication of height, so it's the back leg going down and would have gone over the top as well had it been a little straighter.
Pollard has a long conversation with the umpire about that, suggesting the stance. I reckon he got that spot on. He looked awkward, did the batsman, but looking awkward doesn't mean you have to be given out. Pushing for 2, and they'll come back. This is for Gurbaz to stay till the end. Wouldn't stay too long if he continues to play shot. Bit of cat and mouse between batsman and bowler. Pollard always likes a bit of a whisper. Has that on the way. But Gurbaz looks equal to the task. This now is his highest T20 international score. Not out on 66. Gurbaz, and invaluable it's been. Rashid, all to come. Big hitter. Gurbaz got his eye in. The way he's hitting the ball, maybe he doesn't quite need to do that. Once again, the umpire calls it a wide. It's just a whisker shy of leg stump. Kesrick's not happy.
Yeah, just misses the leg stump. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? But the law is the law. It's down the leg side, so it has to be called wide. I just get the impression that he's just moving around the crease too much. The head's going too far. Short, sharp movements are fine, but when you're moving that much, when you're going right across, trying to get right back, I think you lose your bearings a little bit. You just got to be cognizant of the fact that he's played so well so far, Rahmanullah Gurbaz, and hasn't had to improvise too much. And what's worked so far, why change it?
Lots of changes happening. Long on's gone to long off. Pollard himself is heading down to long on. We've got a deep square leg on the boundary.
Excellent strike.
Have a look at that. Mr. 360, that's what they call him in Afghanistan. We saw him perish to a 360 shot he wouldn't quite like when the series started, but now he's got things right, and he has certainly hit it to all parts of the Ekana International Cricket Stadium here in Lucknow. Change of strategy perhaps now. Pollard has a word with Kesrick Williams. Gurbaz stand still and deliver. That's been his most effective weapon. In the bread basket. No matter whether it's a slower delivery or not, that's the time. You don't necessarily call him Mr. 360.
You won't want to be using the spray either.
Alistair, we have to ask this question. The first reaction when someone falls is peals of laughter from your teammates. It's cruel, but true.
Oh, I tell you what. I don't think that needs any explanation or any commentary. He was in trouble straight away. He was down in a heap.
Not the West Indians at the moment, a little grim because they've seen a few more boundaries go than they would have liked. Afghanistan looking at 150 plus. Gurbaz is back on his feet. Been a magnificent effort. 72 of 49. 6 fours, 4 sixes. This one from Curry Pair was so cleanly hit. And that's the reason they call him Mr. 360. Long on, mid-wicket. We saw one lapped from Kieron Pollard down to fine leg, and that one to third man. Been a genuine dial to all parts. Can he finish off strongly? Everyone's had a break. Some have had a laugh. Now we're ready to resume. Kesrick Williams had a bit of time to think about how he finishes this over. Had a wide already. Hit for a boundary.
Yeah, 7 off the over. It's just 2 balls bowled, so there's 4 balls remaining in this over. He's got to concentrate. You're under the pump as a bowler when you've conceded so many up front. Now then.
Rahmanullah Gurbaz been outstanding today. Played 120 for 5.